earned $5.
Hey Alex, what's up? How's it going with this group?
Hey Nora, it's been a really overwhelming week. The kids are really a handful this week.
Can you tell me more? What exactly?
I'm really worried about Juan Diaz. He's struggling so much with reading, and we've been following his IEP goals, and I've been working with his therapist, but things don't seem to be improving.
Yeah, have you tried, I know Juan, have you tried assistive technology with him?
I don't really know much about assistive technology. Can you tell me a little bit more about it?
Yeah, so assistive technology is basically a service or a tool that you can use to support student learning to achieve success.
Could you give me some examples of what it might look like in the classroom?
So you were saying that you're trying to help him in literacy skills. So maybe have you tried a magnifying glass? Because this is something very low tech that you can try while he's reading to just follow on the text.
Yeah, I have been doing some research and I found some programs that might be good to use on a tablet. Do you have any recommendations for that?
So when you do get him to read a text on the tablet, you can have the text enlarged so he can follow along easiest. But you can also have it highlighted, and it'll go highlighted through every word so he can follow along. But you can do something as simple as in low tech, if you're not ready for the tablet or you don't have those services, you can probably just fold a paper and have him just follow the sentences one at a time so it doesn't look overwhelming for him. Something as simple as that.
Is this something I have to bring up at an IEP meeting?
So when you get more information on it, you're going to use it to present it in the IEP meeting because by law, AT should be considered at every IEP meeting. Okay, so when is your next one?
We actually just scheduled his meeting for the end of the month.
So when you get information on it, you can tell them that the staff can actually get trained to use the services as well as parents and anyone else that needs it to support the students. So actually, let me send you a link where you're gonna read more about how to support students within the classroom using the tools, but this can also help the parents learn what tools can they use while at home with their children to support the learning.
Yeah, I think that would be great because Juan's mom is really concerned.
Yeah, let me send you this link and let me know if you get it.
I actually just got it. I'll definitely bring this resource with me to the IEP meeting.
No problem, and your heart is in the right place. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I just wanted to feel more confident in reading.
Absolutely. This can increase his reading levels.
Awesome, thank you.
This is how you draw Peter.
My name is Iolani Grillon, and I teach kindergarten dual language. When I started teaching, I did not know much about assistive technology. I think it more or less came from gaining experience and also learning from my colleagues that were more experienced than I was. My experience with assistive technology has varied throughout my years as a teacher, from bumpy seats to wobbly seats to iPads for reading and math skills. I started using wobbly seats my second year because I had a particular student who struggled with maintaining engagement and staying in his seat. And as soon as I introduced it, it was a big hit. He absolutely loved it. He got his work done. It was a wonderful way to keep him seated and engaged. Oh my God, it really did make my life so much easier, and it ensured that he was getting his education properly.
My name is Felix Portela. I teach art for elementary school students, and I've been teaching for 19 years. I'm aware that some children, including children with disabilities, have problems getting their hands dirty with paint or oil pastels. So I decided to introduce these drawing programs in iPads and laptops where they are very creative and they use technology to create their own art. And with this you can actually...
And they decided to have a march for the people to protest conditions and say we need to improve.
Well, my name is Melita Raji, and I am a teacher assigned to library here at PS48. In general, I've been teaching for 17 years. I've been in the library for over 7 years. Yeah, but I've worked in, always worked in areas of literacy. It's kind of been my passion. So one of the assistive technology pieces I like to use is the EPIC program. It's a reading program. And what I like about it is the words are highlighted as the students are reading, so they'll get a chance to make a little photographic memory of what they're reading. It also has that language that the students can really absorb, and I like it, and a visual support as well. And like I said, the one thing I love it is that the students are in control. A teacher doesn't have to stand over the student and say, what are you doing? What are you reading? And in the end, I can get a sense of how many pages the student read, maybe some errors they may have had. Those are the things that really help me with this program. So this is like a teacher's best friend.
Some of the other assistive technologies that I've used in the past include the slanted clipboard. It proves to help students who struggle with their motor skills, who struggle with writing on a flat surface. The slanted clipboard sort of brings their paper up toward them a little bit, where they can grip the pencil better and they can write better. There are some students that are seen here by occupational therapy for their gross motor skills, fine motor skills, helping them with pencil grip and writing.
Beautiful. It's a helicopter. You said it's a helicopter with four.
There's a pencil that is thicker, and it has sort of like a triangular shape to it. It's bigger and it's easier to grip for those students, again, who struggle with fine motor skills.
And then I'll write about the video.
Sure.
What does that do?
So she does things like changes colors and makes sound.
So my name is Rochelle Marzola. I've been teaching for 13 years. I'm currently teaching grades 1 through 5, doing a STEM program. If there's a particular technology or assistive technology that a child needs, we'll request it at the annual IEP meetings. I feel that about half of teachers really embrace assistive technology, and I think a lot of that has to do with one's comfort with technology in general. So those who are a bit more computer savvy tend to jump onto the assistive technology bandwagon because they're just more comfortable using computers in general. And I recently started using robotics, so programming of robots to help kids practice math facts, and that's really successful because it's engaging and it gets kids to apply programming thinking or like systematic knowledge while practicing basic skills, which makes it a little bit more exciting for them. And then there are various math programs online as well that give the children immediate feedback on whether they've gotten something right or wrong. And they help guide students to the practice that they need, broken down into different skills.
So watch, drive forward. So when I press start,
Now I do.
well,
I want to do that.
well, so if you do all
Feedback's most effective if it happens within a short period of time of them actually producing the work, so they can make the connection between what they've done, what they need to improve on, and then they can try and fix it immediately.
Okay, so moving on, I know that Ms. McCormack wanted to talk a little bit about some assistive technology that we might want to start using with Juan, and just as a reminder, we use a SET framework when discussing this.
I'm sorry, what is SETs again?
So it's just a framework that guides our discussion. It stands for student, environment, tasks, and tools. And we just want to think about our concerns and where is Juan currently, where does he need to be, where are the gaps, and most importantly, what are his needs?
Okay. Now, next step is to talk about the environment, the classroom environment. Perhaps Ms. McCormick can speak a little bit more towards that because whenever I work with Juan, he seems to get a little bit frustrated. Yeah, I get that at home as well.
Okay.
So Juan is currently in an ICT classroom where he is with 2 teachers, and he's sitting in a group setting where he's able to work with his peers during academic subjects.
Okay, so let's talk about these tasks that the class is working on. What are the expectations and where are the gaps, or is he falling short?
So Juan seems to be struggling the most in reading. He gets super frustrated when it's reading time. Been noticing a lot lately that he doesn't want to do it at all. So even when I'm giving him text on topics he likes, like dinosaurs or robots, he has no interest. So thinking about some assistive technology, perhaps a tablet where he has the same book that the rest of the class is having, and the words can be highlighted for him, or he can even wear a pair of headphones and listen to the story. I'm also noticing that he gets very close to the paper when he's reading, so maybe having a magnifying glass where he can go over the words with that so he can see them better would be beneficial for him.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll love the tablet.
Okay, great. So if we're all in agreement, let's go ahead and start moving on Juan's IEP.
Okay, so I will get this back to you as soon as possible.
At school, it's always a juggling act. I have to take into consideration the needs of all the students at the school. However, if it is determined at an IEP meeting that a student requires AT, by law, under IDEA, we are required to provide it. So, we try to make the most of our resources by working closely with the city.
Okay, so remember, Juan, when you're reading your book, make sure when you plug your headphones, they go here. If you need to raise the volume, it's here. And always make sure this is here, Juan, so this is highlighted. Okay? All right.
Hey, how's it going?
For yourself. He's absolutely loving reading the books on the tablet.
Oh my God.
Some of the things that we've added in now are the words are being read to him, and then the words are also being highlighted as he's reading.
Look at you, Miss Professional here.
We're still learning. We have some things that we need to keep working on, but his mom is really happy with all the success, and he's reading more at home.
Oh my God, congratulations. Such a good job. Maybe you can actually help other teachers take the same path.
I would love that.
That would be such a good support.